Our next inductee tonight is Billy Gabor. Born in the first ward of Binghamton, Billy Gabor was a star on the basketball court for Whitey Anderson's Binghamton Central teams in the early 40s. He was recruited by Syracuse and joined the Orange in the 1942-43 season, where he averaged over 12 points a game. In 1943, Billy joined the U.S. Army Air Corps. After his service to his country, he returned to Syracuse for 3 more seasons. At the end of his career, he'd established a then record 1,344 career points. Twice he set SU one-game records by scoring 36 points in a game. He became the first Orange player to score 400 points in one season in the 46-47 campaign. He was named second-team All-America during the 46-47 and 47-48 seasons. Gabor also starred on the baseball field, playing for 2 seasons and hitting .500 one year. In 1989, Billy Gabor was named to enter the Syracuse Hall of Fame, the Syracuse All-Century team in 2000, and had his number retired, number 17, in 2009. He was drafted by the NBA's Syracuse Nationals and went on to play 6 years in the NBA with them. Their 1955 team won the NBA championship. Billy was selected to the NBA All-Star Game in 1953. Now living in Jupiter, Florida, 94 years young, Billy is unable to be here tonight, but his son Bill is here to accept on his father's behalf. Please welcome Bill Gabor.
Thank you. There was a fierceness about him that was almost scary. That's my favorite line in any story I've ever read about my father. I'm also Bill Gabor, my dad's oldest son, and I'm very honored to accept this award on behalf of Billy Gabor. When I called him to ask him what he wanted me to say for him in a short acceptance speech, he said to thank them and say he was sorry he could not make it to Binghamton for the ceremony. But I think I can guess what he would say if he was here, mainly because I've heard him say everything I'm about to say many times. He can't make it because he lives in Jupiter, Florida, and will be 94 in 3 weeks. He doesn't like to fly by himself anymore. Sometime today, he will make his daily 2-mile walk along Jupiter Beach, unless it's a Tuesday, when he still drives himself to and volunteers at Jupiter Hospital. And there was a fierceness about him that was almost scary. He was one of the most competitive men I ever met. He earned the nickname Billy the Bullet because of his speed and quickness. That helped him lead Binghamton Central in scoring for 3 years. It helped him lead Syracuse University in scoring for 4 years and leave SU as its all-time leading scorer, even though his career was interrupted by World War II for 2 years. It helped him be one of only a half dozen under 6 feet tall NBA All-Stars ever selected to the NBA All-Star team. And he was a member of the 1955 Syracuse Nationals NBA World Champions. If Dad was here, he'd tell you his biggest athletic regret was not playing in the championship series because his last season was cut short by hepatitis. He has his own wall of photos and trophies in his condo in Florida. There's a picture of Dad taking a layup against Big George Mikan, the old Minneapolis Lakers dynasty center. Dad would tell you the Nets never could get past Mikan and the Lakers in the playoffs. There's a picture of Dad guarding Bob Cousy. He would tell you that the Nats played the Celtics with Cousy and Coach Red Auerbach even every year until the Celtics drafted Bill Russell. If you want to know what Dad thinks about today's NBA, he would tell you that he thinks it's crazy that someone like Allen Iverson got suspended for 1 game and that Iverson lost more salary than Dad made in his entire 7-year career. He'll tell you when someone like Shaquille O'Neal backs someone into the paint, knocks the defender over and dunks, that is not basketball. But he will tell you that the players today are the greatest athletes in the world, and to be honest, he will tell you, because I've heard him say that the players from Dad's era could not hold the gym bags of today's players. But the statistics remain the same. He truly was one of the greats in his day. He's already been inducted into the Greater Syracuse Sports Hall of Fame, and his retired jersey hangs in the Carrier Dome next to Dave Bing's and Carmelo Anthony's. He grew up right here in the First Ward, behind the First Ward swimming pool, and played at Recreation Park all the time. He still considers Binghamton home and is humbled to receive this award. Thank you, and he's sorry he can't be here.